going, everybody? This is Josh here. Hopefully this is going to be my first video I do on YouTube here. I want to kind of just put stuff together that, I enjoy doing. So, without further ado, please take it easy on me. I'd like to kind of start out my YouTube video content making with a little bit of Beam.NG. It's a game I very much enjoy. It's gotten me through a lot of things. Just one of those fun games, you can sit there and I've played it for hours on end, non-stop. But yeah, one of my main things I like to do here, I like drifting. I've got a Logitech G29 and a e-brake here. So yeah, kind of entry-level stuff. I wouldn't say I've got very much money at all in setup here. I've got a 2x4 racing platform. I've got a curve monitor that I use, but it's nothing too special. But it gets the job done, I mean, I don't have to spend a bunch of money on a bunch of, professional racing stuff. To me, it's all about just having fun playing the games. And, it's just enjoy yourself. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on racing rigs just to have fun. I mean, am I a professional by any means? No. But, I just like to enjoy the game. So yeah, let's have a little bit of fun. A little clutch kick here. I do apologize in advance. I am a first-person drifter. And like I said, I am not a professional. Look at that, we already slid it into a wall there. But yeah, this is probably the easiest car I have for drifting that I've built. I've built this car many of times and just never saved it. And then now I'm actually saved it. It's my default vehicle for whenever I load in. It has kind of that boat feel to it, You just throw it around, you just kind of feel a little bit of that weight. It surprisingly has really good angle here. It's pretty easy to correct. A little gear change here while I was drifting. What? Actually go in here, we'll open up the buy apps. I'll throw on the drift. Where'd it go? Drift mission. Oh, you can kind of see, my steering angle, force feedback, and you can also see their e-brake, whatever you can call it. That should help. Yeehaw. Like I said, I'm not a professional drifter, or am I trying to claim to be? I just like to have fun and figured I'd try and share a little bit of content of me having fun, Not a big YouTuber. Just love playing Beam.NG. I've slowly built this rig to what I wanted it to be. I used to have two different plastic rigs I built. PVC actually, drift sim rig, whatever you want to call it. And my issue was, I think it was the cement I was using. It was old, to say the least. And I used to live in Las Vegas for 3 years, and it sat out in the heat. And I think that's what kind of dried it up. But, not too much there. Got it up on the sidewalk. So whenever I put it together, the cement was it was like gel almost, and I was like, you know what, it should be fine, right? Famous last words. It was not fine. They ask you if you're fine, you're not really fine, but you say you're fine. Yeah, that's how I felt. Demi Lovato style. So anytime I would throw it into a corner super hard, it would sit there and it'd creak and crackle. And I was like, ooh. And then eventually one day, it kind of just broke apart when I moved from Las Vegas back to my home state. I was like, time to ditch it. Like, let's throw it away. That's what I did. I threw it away and built the sim I have now. It's made of 2x4s, and it gets the job done. And I use very sturdy screws, so it doesn't creak, crackle, pop, make any noise. It's made of Frankenstein parts. I've kind of Frankensteined my way on all of my simulator stands. I actually had a next level racing stand I was using for the longest of time. It had the bar in between your legs, so anytime I'd go and try and hit the brakes, my leg would run into that bar, and it kind of aggravated me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make one out of PVC. That's what I did, and I took the mount for the steering wheel and I took the mount for the pedals, took the mount for the gear shifter, and I bolted it, or not really bolted, I used intake clamps, or what am I trying to say? Hose clamps that you would use for the intakes and stuff like that, intake piping for your trucks and your cars, and I used that. I put it through the bolt holes, and I used that to hold it down onto the PVC pipe, and it worked pretty good. If you pushed on the steering wheel too hard forward or backwards, it'd kind of rotate on you, but when are you going to be doing that? Because you're only steering left to right, stuff like that, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So I'm not using the steering wheel mount anymore, just because the factory clamps on the wheel actually grip the 2x4s really good. But I did I've got the pedal, floor mount thingy, where you bolt your pedals to. Oh my goodness, I broke something, didn't I? It's not happening. Something doesn't feel. Maybe it look a little benty. Maybe not. I'm just making excuses. Use that still for the pedal mount, because I couldn't figure out a good way to keep my pedals from moving around. I do have the carpet teeth thing, but it doesn't really work out on wood. It doesn't really grip into wood very well, so it kind of slide around. So I used that, bolted it down on my wood, and bolted down my gear shifter. Then I got a e-brake, parking brake, drift brake, handbrake, whatever you want to call it, from Amazon. I think it was around $60, and that was a game changer in the drift world. But it came with a mount and everything like that, So I ended up taking the mount and threw it on the side of my gear shifter and mounted it down like that. It's kind of weird because it's right next to the shifter, but it's not that big of a deal. Something you can easily overcome, stuff like that. So yeah, the handbrake, man, I tell you, that was a game changer. Instead of, clutch kicking and, throwing the body weight of the vehicle into the corners, now I kind of like, set it up, yank the e-brake, use the brakes, slow myself down, rev it up, dump clutch, and just drift it, Nice controlled power slide. Now, whenever I play Gran Turismo, unfortunately my e-brake isn't compatible with PlayStation, but it doesn't really stop me, I just kind of revert back to the old ways of throwing the weight of the vehicle and, giving it the old clutch kick, letting that power out. Just have a little fun. But the immersion on this game, I tell you, I love this. Beam.NG is by far #1 in my playlist. Whenever I'm just kind of, having fun, sitting around, and nobody else is on, I'll just throw this game on. It has never disappointed me. Plenty of mods, lots of mod content. People have not let this game die, and the creators just coming out with beautiful cars, more content. There's so many scenarios. Can't wait for the career mode to actually take off, because that'll be super interesting. And if that's something you all would like to see, by all means, I'll definitely get to it. But let's see here. Let's spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna throw some AI traffic on. We're just gonna do normal. I don't really feel like cops. Make sure my computer doesn't freak out. Then we'll switch it up also. This is my second, not that one, this is my second favorite vehicle to drift. Yep, this one is my second favorite vehicle to drift. I don't know why, but I rolled out there, don't worry about that. No throttle or clutch assist here. I love, for some reason, just sliding out the big front clutch. And it makes cool noises. It sounds beautiful. But, basically, okay. Yeah, whatever. Can't you see I'm trying to slide this thing? Inconsiderate. Yeah. To be in fourth. Hold on to it. Oh, Crown Victoria hit us in the back end. It's not going to stop us, though. We'll assess the damage when we get to the top. Oh, a little bit more damage. We're at the top. I tell you, it's not the prettiest thing. It's still functional. Okay, I'm tearing it up more. Yeah, so I'm basically I'd like to say I'm a simulator player. Man, I'm trying to stall this thing out. I've got Farming Sim 22. Can't wait to get the new 25 Farming Simulator. It is on my wish list. Eventually, I'll definitely get to playing it. It just seems like they're doing a great time, or doing a great job progressing with the Farming Simulator franchise. I've heard it's a little bit buggy right now, but I mean that's to be expected with any released game that hasn't been mass played yet. So I'll eventually get to that. I've got American Truck Simulator. I've got Flight Simulator 2020. Can't wait for 2024 to come out. I've got Forza, and then a couple other games. I do play Call of Duty Warzone. So if there's any content or any videos you'd like me to make, please feel free, leave it in the comments. If you've got any ideas for Beam.NG that you'd like to see me do, feel free, please. Leave it in the comments. But let's get a little bit more drift action going on. Cruise down. Think of a good area. I don't want to exhaust, certain routes. Come back to me. So let's go head down to the port here. And we will get a little bit of drifting going on down there. Not rolling. Down here. Yeah. See if we can get some good slides going on. Sure if traffic spawns down here or comes down here at all. It'd be pretty cool if they didn't, because I'm trying to get some slides going on. Yeah. I think my biggest thing for my kind of my biggest hurdle with when it comes to making videos and stuff like that is I'm trying to get some quality content. I don't want to seem like I'm copying anybody, and it's all about angles, B-roll, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try get some recordings going on over here in the top right corner. That way we can watch it from the outside view too. So there's some. I feel like I've got close to something. I'll edit it in there. But like I said, I am a first-person cockpit view drifter. That was not intentional there. A little warm up. Break off. Yeah. I hope I didn't hurt anything there. It does feel like it's robust. Based on a Hellcat. They make those things stout, I think. At least they make them pretty stout in Beam.NG. Ooh, that time I heard something. Maybe it'll help us. I think we may have broken a lower control arm, tire rod or something, because it feels like the pass probably going. Yep, it's just doing what it wants. ahead and reset, get a fresh car here. Yeah, whenever I'm drifting around this section in Beam.NG, it reminds me of the good old Need for Speed Pro Street. I used to absolutely love that game. I had so much time in the career mode, just drifting. That was a very hard wall tap there. You call it a wall tap, it's more like a wall crash. But I really wish Need for Speed would start creating some games like that. Get a little outside action on this run. I mean, that was like one of my most favorite games I've played. You got drag race music, top speed runs, drift events. It was kind of like, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, if that's what you think. Right up on the wall. Remind me, I'm just looking up. Get a little better drift going on. Probably get out my other car. A little more comfortable here. Oh yeah, whatever I hit the brakes. A little bit of that button there. Reset, and we're off. Here we go. Hold down the e-brake. I was a Formula Drift driver, you know, docking points on me all over the place, man. Here's where we smash the wing. You know, I could have held it. That would have been a drift tap. Just hit it real good. And crash. Alright. Oops. Now, option. Yeah. I like to think it's like a mixture of Impala, Galaxy, type of big body car that I have turned into a drift monster. Revving to the moon here. It just feels so like balanced and relaxed here. Ouch. Clutch kick. The only issue I do have with this car, I think I need to shorten the gear ratio up a little bit because like I'm in second gear. It'll take me up to about 70. And like I don't need all that wheel speed. And this engine doesn't really start making power till about 4,000 RPM, so sometimes whenever I get it up in third, it kind of falls on its face like that. It feels like it doesn't have any power. So, after I get warmed up with this thing, we'll start recording on the in-game so we can get some outside shots. Let's see. much. Yeah, it doesn't like being on full lock here. Alright, let's start. Oh, I'm trying to pay attention to the road and record. Alright. Let's see if we can get up on the wall. I don't know, it felt close. It probably wasn't close, but it felt close. Oh, okay, that was pretty close. Guess she got a little tap going on. Not gonna lie, I didn't mean to exit that little circle, but we're gonna play it off. That'll be interesting to see. Go in. And we're gonna head to the left here. Go to the right. Get a figure 8. Big old figure 8. Shame I lost my wheel spin action there. Or that would have been a real big coup there, you know what I mean? Brake and off. You know, float some valves here as we're revving it to the moon with no rev limiter. Goodness, okay. Third. Where we're cooking. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Don't mind that. Synchronizer is going to be very upset with me when I abuse it like that. Comfortable with it here. Alright, if I can. Okay, too close. Wait. I'm trying to run it, blink all the way around the container. Yep, just like that. Yeah. Oh boy. Clutch kick. Go down. Alright, let's... Oh, we've got... Let's just go. Pause. flirting with that barrier there. Decent angle. Go around to the right, yeah. Oh, mess that entry up, man. Almost on wheel speed too. Through the door. This is where it would have been super cool if I wouldn't have absolutely killed. Back bumper's holding on by a bolt. And it's not holding on by a bolt anymore. I just smashed the rear quarter panel up. The second, a third. It looks a lot better on the inside. Probably because you don't really see the wheels stopping. Oh, man. It's matched. Yes, they're in front. Well, thank you everybody for watching. That's gonna do it for my first ever video for Beam.NG Drive and on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching again. If there's any ideas you have for some simulator games, please feel free to put it in the comments, and I will be more than glad to. I would be more than happy to check it out, maybe create some content. So, without further ado, thank you again. God bless. Take care.